Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips, finally getting a Things I Found Interesting video out. We're going to be doing this one on the Week 13 matchup between the Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. This was a thriller division game. Meant a lot to both teams, but it meant more to the Buccaneers. We're going to go through this. Now, normally what I do is I do not do plays and schemes and things of that nature. I'm more of a, I want to show the individual players and individual plays. So what you get is more of the Jimmies and Joes of the game. We got a lot to get to, so let's get to it. Last week against Indianapolis, Donovan Smith had probably the best game of his career, and I was excited to see how he did this game. Here he is in the first series. This is the first play, 76 going up against 92, Ogundeji. I'm sure I butchered his name. Watch this pancake. Donovan has been working on this hand swipe move. Just pull him down. Boom. Look at that. That is beautiful stuff. This is all the same series. You're going to see Donovan Smith going up against Six Fowler. They went up against each other all day. I would have to say that Donovan Smith got the best of most of these matchups. Look at that. Took him to the ground. And we're going to see Donovan Smith going against Fowler again. Ugh. Yeah, sweet. And remember, this is all still in the first series. Here we go. 76 going up against 92 Ogundeji again. Oh, took him to the ground. Good stuff. Okay, see, now we're later into the game. This is the second quarter. You got Smith going up against Fowler. He's going to take Fowler to the ground again. And that ain't going anywhere. But you saw Brady get hit there at the end. Kappa gets beat by Brady Jarrett, 97. Ooh, that's a bad beat. Got a mean hit on Brady. Okay, now this is later in the game. Well, this is still the second quarter, but Smith gets beat by 92. 92 ends up getting a pressure on Brady. So here we are in the fourth quarter. This is 13:25 in the fourth quarter. Now Donovan Smith pulls, and he ends up having to block 54. Now, last week, Donovan Smith did this same exact pull and crushed the linebacker. Not such good luck on this one. As you'll see, he pulls, runs into 54, boom, and just basically falls down. 54 ends up making the tackle. Not a good look for Donovan. So here we are. This is the last few minutes of the game. This is 3:34 in the fourth quarter. Donovan Smith gets whooped by 95 for a tackle for a loss. But at this point, I think Donovan was just tired. As you can see, he's still laying over here, not getting up real fast. And then the next play, 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the fourth quarter, you'll see Donovan Smith goes to chip block 97 and basically just falls down. Oh, he's not even trying. That's one tired dude. But all in all, generally, he had a good game. I would say that the offensive line together had a very good game. Now, the offensive line of the Atlanta Falcons, not so great. Not so great. They did not have that too good of a game. But 76, McGarry, he's good. He ends up putting 58 on the ground. You don't see this often. As a matter of fact, I could probably count on one hand. Look at that. Oh, he just pancakes him. I can count on one hand how many times that's happened to Barrett over the past, probably his whole career, but definitely the past few years he's been here with the Bucs. But not only does McGarry get him there, he gets him again. He gets Barrett twice in this game. I have never seen this before. Barrett is just too good of a player. Look at that. He just manhandles Barrett there. That's That's embarrassing for Barrett. Now, Barrett had a pretty decent game, but got to give props to 76 McGarry. He's pretty good. If you do that against Shaquille Barrett, you're doing something. All right, now I want to go through some penalties real quick that were not called and some penalties that were called that turned out to not be good penalties. You'll see here 76 gets hands to the face on Fowler. He did this with Fowler quite a bit. Look at that. You can see it. Look right there. And it looks like he's actually got him by the face mask. Look, he rips his helmet to the side. That's quite dangerous. I mean, look how his head's turned. But for some reason, I don't know what it is with Smith and Fowler. I don't know if it's the size difference or the way Fowler comes at him, but Donovan was getting quite a few hands to the face to him. His next play, this was the big long run. You're going to see a lot of missed tackles there, but it's this. Watch this guy. This is number 4, gets a block in the back on 24. Right there. We'll look at it from the end zone angle. You can see it a lot better. You'll also be able to see these missed tackles too. You're going to get one, JPP gets pushed out of the way by 17, a wide receiver. Now, JPP's dealing with some injuries to his shoulder. He's been playing absolutely not good. He's basically just a body out there. He's not doing a whole lot. Definitely not the old JPP, but you can see him. Here's JPP. Here's 17. Any normal day of the week, JPP is not going to get beat by a wide receiver like this. So that opens up the outside edge. You're going to see Levante David getting blocked. Not going to call that a block in the back, though, because it's near the line of scrimmage. You see one missed tackle here, Golston. You're going to see Devin White come up, missed tackle. You're going to see Winfield with a missed tackle. Winfield had quite a few. I think I counted 5 or 6 missed tackles by Winfield. And then here's the block in the back, number 4 on 24. This is not, didn't really hurt the play so much because you're going to see Shaquille Barrett, who ran all the way across the field, all the way downfield, really hustled to make this tackle. He was right there. He gets the tackle, but you see the block in the back. This penalty wouldn't have really done much to take away this big game, but it would have been called back if the referees would have called it. So the 67 holds Devin White for this run. Right here, they see Devin White sees the runner coming. And, of course, you know, he wants to come back, close his gap in. He overran a little bit anyhow. But 67 grabs hold of him and see he won't let him go right there. I mean, he's got hold of him on the inside of his jersey. You can see Devin White can't go by, make the tackle. And Devin White would have definitely gotten this tackle. He would have come over, got him about right here. But because of this hold, Devin White doesn't even get in on the tackle. 70 holds 49. Cam Gill was going for the runner. He's got a hold of his shoulder, and Cam Gill, see, it gets twisted around. I mean, that's an obvious hold. He doesn't let go. It's brief, but it kept Gill, and Gill is extremely fast. It kept Gill from being able to get over there and get the runner. Now, there's also a hold. 63 is holding 45 again. So you'll see 63 come up and hold 45. This definitely had an effect on the play. You see 45 cannot get out. He can't move. This is a bad penalty that I do not know how they did not call. Fowler ends up beating 76, Donovan Smith, and he comes in and he horse collars 7. You see it? He comes in, he grabs him. First, he grabs him by the shoulder pads, and now he's got his hands inside. And you can see the way he brings him down. He's got all of his weight on the back of his legs and his ankle. This is the very dangerous play, and the reason why they have the horse collar tackle rule. But you can see his hand is completely inside the shoulder pads. Again, here you got Donovan Smith, Fowler, hands to the face. Look at this. There's a whole hand. That's 2 hands to the face. Would that be 2 penalties? Woof. Well, he just yanks his head back, doesn't he? Ooh, man. Let's watch this again. No. And then you could see Fowler looking over to the refs, too. After the play, I had to excuse my computer. It's messing up on me, so I can't rewind as good. Well, I can't tell if he's looking at the refs or if he's chewing Donovan out. So, man, you got to stop with that hands to the face stuff. Also on that play, Jensen had he got a good pancake here on 94. Rush. That's a good name for a defensive lineman. Rush. Woo. Nice handwork there by Jensen. And then, of course, Gronk drops the ball right in his hands. How do you do that? Well, look, here comes the ball. It's coming. Boom, right in your hands. You cannot get no better than that. And then he just drops it. Yep, he's Gronk. He likes dinosaurs. This is a call on Donovan Smith for holding, and I just don't see it. He's got his arm there, but he's not grabbing him. And you see him, he doesn't change his direction. The guy still's got free movement. Maybe they're briefly at this point right there, but it actually probably helped him more from getting clobbered by Wirth, 78. I don't know. I mean, that is so quick and just didn't seem significant at all. I mean, I don't see him grabbing the guy. I mean, he kind of has a weird direction there for just a brief second, but then he's free. I mean, you can see Donovan Smith's hands up there. So I don't see the holding on this one. I've definitely seen much more egregious holds not called. Let's watch it in real time. You're going to be looking at this one and this one. Now, if the referees want a definition of a hold, this is one for them to review. Here's 70 is going to hold Shaquille Barrett. You see it coming up right there. Now, see, that's a hold. He's got his jersey. He won't let him go to the inside. That's a hold. Then he holds him. Look at this. I mean, now he finally lets go right there. But, I mean, you could see his hand pulling the shoulder pads and the jersey and everything. That's a hold. Now, this one, boom. Look at this mess right here. You can see 17 runs into 23 and knocks him off his man, leaving him free. Now, this isn't like an accidental bump. You can see 17 actually puts his shoulder into 23. Let's go. This rewind is so annoying. You can see here's 17, here's 23. And keep an eye on 17. I mean, he targets 23 and actually lowers his shoulder to hit him. Here's 23 running, and then boom! Look at this. I mean, you can see 17 here. Unfortunately, this is the best angle you can get on this. But look, he lowers down, lowers the shoulder, wham! right into 23. And moves him out of the way, moves him off his man, leaving this guy free, and Matt Ryan is free to throw it to him. That should have been illegal contact downfield. Keep an eye on the ball and keep an eye on this guy. If you want to, you can keep an eye on all these guys pretty much except for the center, but definitely keep an eye on this guy. We're going to go frame by frame. Look at this. Look, he gets a full step before. Okay, there's the ball's getting ready to move right there. There it is. So that's a full step. Definitely should have been false start. But it could have been on all of them. Look, as you can see, they're all moving. Every single one of them, except for the center. I mean, this guy's legs was bowing out. Look at this. Oh, there we go. Look at this. They're all moving. Should have been false start. And then for the last penalty, you're going to see real brief hands to the face again between Donovan Smith and Fowler. There's also something else I want you to see in this play. Oh, right there. See it? It's real brief, though. Could have been called. It wasn't. But check this out. Here's my boy Jensen. I love Jensen. Here he is. Look at this on the snap. Here he is. He's helping block 94, but he doesn't want 94. He wants this. He wants 96. And as soon as he's got 94 under control, he gets 96. Boom. Lays him out. That was a mean rib shot, too. Oh, my goodness. I mean, 96, totally exposed. Here comes Jensen. Ooh, oh, no, that was right in the back. Oof. Oof. Bam. Now, here's one play that I did want to point out. This is a bad play on the defense, but the reason why I want to point it out is because it's so unusual. Our defense is very smart. Normally, we don't fall for trick plays. You're going to see 26. He comes in on a blitz. Matt Ryan fakes a handoff and then turns around and throws it to Pitts, who runs out. Normally, we would defend this pretty well, but our linebackers fall for the play action. So the blitz is coming in. Boom. Now you see both linebackers move over. Now that's fine. They usually have time to recover here, but you see Matt Ryan turns around, throws around. Now watch Levante David. He ends up taking a path like this. It's very strange. It's almost like he's confused as to what's going on. I do not know why he's running out here. I think normally he would back up to right there, and he would have been able to come over and get that pass. But as it stands, our defense got faked out on that play. It's a rarity. It doesn't happen too often. I got to admit, the Atlanta Falcons were extremely lucky in this game. They had 3 fumbles, all recovered by their own guys. Here is a bad snap. You'll see Matt Ryan fumbles it. I'm sorry, they had 4 fumbles recovered by their own guys. So Matt Ryan fumbles snap here. He ends up falling on it right there. I don't know why this is not considered a sack, but it wasn't. Same thing on this play. You're going to see Matt Ryan fumble the ball. This is not considered a sack either. Don't know why that is. On this play, you get a fumble by the returner. Now right there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Buccaneers. The Atlanta Falcons returner fumbled the ball with 5 Buccaneers around it, and somehow the Atlanta guy recovers it again. But this is the one that really gets me. Fumble, bounces right back into his arms, and he ends up going for a big play. I mean, what are the odds of that happening? Go back to it again. Look at this. The ball bounces right back into Patterson's hands. right here. And it just bounces right back up into his hands. That is some lucky stuff. So the Falcons had quite a few fumbles that they were able to recover themselves. That rarely happens. Now I want to show some individual plays by players that are really good. You got 9 Tryon. He ends up whooping 67. He actually does a pretty good job with the double team here, but watch how he gets around 67 for the pressure on the quarterback. Woo, look at that speed. Oh my goodness. That should have been a sack. We had a lot of pass defenses by our secondary in this game, but this is probably the biggest one of the game. Here it is. This is a 3rd down. You're going to see Jamal Dean with an excellent pass defense that saves a touchdown. That is beautiful. It was a perfect pass defense. This is the same play from the end zone angle. You can see Jamal Dean got his man covered and draped. Just reaches around, sticks his hand out. Boom. Excellent pass defense. Shaquille Barrett just whoops up on 70. Look at that move. Oh, that's pretty. Now this one is fantastic. This is a 4th down. The Atlanta Falcons are punting, but we kept our first string defense out there because we thought they would fake punt it. So you've got Shaquille Barrett up in here going up against number 40, Keith Smith, and he just blows past him. And look at that. Almost gets that punt block. Almost. I mean, you're talking about, here's the ball. He was, about a 1.5 foot away. I think if he would have dove, he probably would have got it. He avoided the blocker. We're going to look at it from the end zone angle so you can see it better, how he just whoops up on 40, Keith Smith. Or I think that's Keith Smith. No, it doesn't look like him. Anyhow, I think that's number 40. So keep an eye on Barrett and 40. Oh, that's how you do it. Now this play is fantastic. I just wanted to put it out here. I think everybody's seen this. I tried to avoid going over plays that everybody's seen, but Fournette just trucks 34. See, Fournette gets the pass. It's coming. Here's 34. Poor guy. He just gets crushed. Oof. Ugh. It's folded up like a lawn chair. Watch it again from the end zone angle because I can't get enough of this. Boom, here it comes, and crush. Oof. Love it. Now keep an eye on Nacho. He ends up beating 3 blockers here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, that is sweet. But big play. We got to Matt Ryan quite a bit in this game. We got a lot of pressures, a lot of hits. These two here are great. Here's 45 Devin White, 50 Vita Vea. Watch them at the end of this play when they get through the line. They just clobber Matt Ryan. Boom. There it is. Look at Matt Ryan's legs. Ah, what is this? Let's watch it again. Just here at the end. They're coming. They're coming. Oh, that's got to be scary to see that. And then, blam. And then again, 50 Vita Vea. He clobbers Matt Ryan. This is the very next play, too. So it was back-to-back clobberings. Yeah, not so much of a clobber, but a good push. So here comes Vita. Boom. Golston, 92. Puts a whooping on McGarry, who I was bragging about earlier. He beats him on this play. Boom. Nice. And then for the very last play, you want to see 50 Vita he beats a double team here. That's just some good stuff. You just like to see the big boy getting strong. Look at this. When they are trying. They are trying. But he's going to get through. Look at that, dragging 70 to his knees. All right, guys, so there you have it. The things I found interesting in the Atlanta Falcons Buccaneers game, week 13. Hope you enjoyed it. If you get a chance, do all this stuff. Like, subscribe, share. You can even send us money if you want to. But if you enjoyed this type of stuff, make sure you check out our podcast with myself and Molly Bay. We're probably going to have one out Friday talking about the next game coming up, which is the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be a good one. So, guys, till next time, go Bucs.